The flag is up. We're going to get them going pretty soon now as they come out of turn number 2. The flag goes down and off they go off the line. Racing down into turn number 1. Oh, there's contact there between Marianka Nel and Stian Smith. And he gets... Well, they were just muscling for positions there between Stian and Marianka. And sadly, he just ended up the green flag, and Grant McLean sends them away as he drops the flag. They drop the hammers, and Marianka Nel this time with a lovely start heading down into turn number 1. Out of turn number 1 she goes with Stian Smith in that second position. Alonzo daar in die eerste plek, reg daar aan die buitekant is dit Alonzo Piccard. Piccard sit daar in die tweede plek, reg op die hakke daar van Marianka Nel. As hulle die agterste pylvak af beweeg, en is Alonzo Piccard wat in die buitekant van Marianka Nel beweeg. In draai 2 en is dit Alonzo Piccard wat daar uitkom in die eerste en vierde. Nou 'n ronde agter is dit Cole Westhuizen. But no problems out there for Sassy Lassie, for Alonzo Piccard as she works away out of turn number 2 towards us once again. Races that snap. White flag comes out once again there for Alonzo Piccard. Heading down into turn number 1. There's a massive gap between herself and Marianka Nel that's there in that second position. And there's a sizable gap between herself and Stian Smith that sits there in that 7 car in P3. But the checkered flag is out and victory will go to Mega Oval's Alonzo Piccard as she walks away with a victory here in heat number 1. From CHD in the second position, it will be Marianka Nel that finishes there in third, followed by the 7 of Stian Smith, and then in fourth position, it is the Polar Classic of Cole Westhuizen.
Wat omhoog is hier so vir die Southern Cross Electrical JNR Stocks, die groen vlag wat val van die lyn af gaan hulle as Stian Smith wat nou 'n baie lekker batsman kry daar so aan die buitekant van Alonzo Piccard. Piccard wat daai lyn baie nou hou daar deur draai 1. Stian Smith in die tweede plek met Cole Westhuizen in die derde plek. Marianka Nel hierdie keer baie versigtiger.
Yeah, not all as well in that 22 after the initial contact, and she's either very cautious or there's a problem out there with that car. But what I can tell you is there's no problem for Alonzo Piccard. That car sorted out. It's going a lot quicker, and he currently occupies that second position out there with Stian Smith in third, and a very cautious Marianka Nel, or probably a car that's giving her troubles sitting out there in fourth.
Ja, Marianka Nel daar in die vierde posisie, maar Stian Smith ook nie kom en die voorloper wat dalk net vir Marianka Nel kan vang daar voordat die geruite vlag uitkom.
Checkered flag comes out for Alonzo Piccard. She comes home in P1. Second across the line will be Cole Westhuizen in the Polar Classic, one of the original Polar Classic bodies still, followed there by Stian Smith in third, and in fourth position is the 22 of Marianka Nel. Grant McLean drops the flag and off they go, and a lovely start here by Stian Smith as he works his way down into turn number 1. Cole sits up there on the inside of Alonzo Piccard. Piccard now moves up into that second position. Cole Westhuizen dropping down into third and having a look up on the inside of Cole Westhuizen. He's the 22 of Marianka Nel.
Marianka Nel trying to make her way past Cole Westhuizen, but it is Stian Smith that leads them. But now Alonzo Piccard muscles away past Stian Smith. Smith trying to keep that number 7 car in there. Oh, Marianka Nel goes in very hot into turn number 1 there, but she works her way up into that second position, and that drops Cole Westhuizen into that third slot, with the Stian Smith dropping down from first to last by the time they make their way through turn number 1. It is Piccard from Nel, from Westhuizen, from Stian Smith.
That's a 4 of them working their way into turn 1, with Alonzo Piccard breaking the toe here and disappearing down the road, and touch of understeer there for Cole Westhuizen as he makes his way into turn 1, and he gets attacked there by Marianka Nel, but Cole covers that line neatly coming out of Piccard, working away into turn number 2. Grant McLean's got the white flag ready for her as she works her way towards us to start her final lap. One more lap to go for Piccard, one more lap to go for Westhuizen, one more for Nel, and one more for Smith.
Ja, dit is die laaste ronde vir die junior Stocks uit op die baan hier so in die derde uitdaging, finale ronde. As hulle almal dit daar draai een maak, die laaste draai nou kom Sassy Lassie Alonzo Piccard wat die geruite vlag gaan kom haal hier in die eerste plek. Sy kom maak in die eerste plek klaar daar. So in die tweede posisie gaan dit die 46 Polo Classic wees daar van Cole Westhuizen, van die 22 golf daar van Marianka Nel, en in die vierde plek die nommer 7 golf daar van Stian Smith.
Flag goes down and away they go, and with them of course is Marianka Nel and Stian Smith. That's the four of them as they work their way out of turn number 1, and it's Alonzo Piccard that works her way down the back main, putting a gap there over Nel. Well, now Nel is
Stian Smith up.
Smith there in that 4th position, but it's all about the number 8 car that sits out there in P1, Alonzo Piccard, working her way through turn number 2 and coming back down to looks around on the outside. It's too tight to make a move there on the outside. He must pressurize now that you drift wide and then dive up on the inside. That's the only way he'll make a move past her there in turn number 1.
There was slight contact there between Nel and Westhuizen as they went into turn number 2, and now it is Nel that sits on the inside there of Westhuizen. Westhuizen not backing out of it. He goes late on the brakes into turn number 1, and it looks like he's done enough to take that position from Marianka Nel, but Nel's going to come back at him down the back straight, heading into turn number 2. Let's have a look here, and Nel goes on the brakes quite early in that number corners, but it's all about this lady here, the sassy lassie. It is Alonzo Piccard that's coming around the final corner to collect the checkered flag. The number 8 Golf there of Alonzo Piccard takes home the win. It looks like we've lost the likes of Stian Smith somewhere along the line.
Yep.
The checkered flag will come out here for the 46 Polo Classic there of Cole Westhuizen in P2, and the 22 Golf of Marianka Nel brings it home in 3rd.